8 Ice Golems. For this whole area just stays frozen. There's going to be another Spring Trap. Okay. Oh my god, that one missed the Spring. Dude, the Spring Traps are just freezing everything here. Look at the Ice Golems doing work, keeping the heroes alive. There's the Queen. Arrow, yes! And we're back in the Creative Master Series where Yatta and Zak are taking on Void and Jatin. As Zak is in with the first attack. And we've got some balloons. We got a Warden. No Warden Fireball. But we have a couple Skellies. Maybe a Skelly. No, it can't be a Skelly Dolan. There's only one Invis. But Void was actually a player that played in the play-ins to earn a spot in the Creative Master Series. It was him and 1at1 who also made it. Well, 1at1 has already made it into the playoffs. This is Void's and Jatin's first match here in the Creative Master Series. So let's see how they do against Team Yatta and Zak, as this Queen is charging away off to the right side. Yeti off over there as well. We have a log launcher now coming in towards this spitter, towards this bottom side, as he's moving his way through. There's the King ability. Off to the left, did have that Giant Gauntlet and Rage Vial. Queen's trying to make her way through this Monolith. The Giant is getting out in front, but the Queen is getting hit by the Monolith there. And the real Queen is dead, but the Giant's going to jump the wall. Out comes the Clan Castle. Does have a Yeti. Still trying to make his way through, and there's a poison on the archers, but the archers bail. Here comes the Loons. Pops the ability, as all these Loons are making their way to the town hall with 4 Dragon Riders to use. Now going to try to sneak them in. One to the left. He's got another one coming into the core. There is an Ice Golem there. We have minions around. 1 Dragon Rider to use. There are archers on the defensive side, but we have 2 multis. The spitter to the top side. Warden's trying to stay alive here. Multi-arch tower will be quite annoying. It looks like this one will be holding as a defense, as these Dragon Riders will get picked off pretty quickly here probably. But Zak, nice try. 80% 2-star there. And now Jatin is in. And Jatin's part of Sigma Squad, who was trying his best to make it into Worlds. But they came so close. But we've got 9 invisibility spells, 8 Ice Golems. It looks like it's going to be the RC Invis charge. Okay. With a Fireball. 3 Earthquakes. Queen's got a Giant Arrow? No. No Giant Arrow for that Queen. Does have the 5 healers, so maybe he's going to have them on the Warden. Yes, he does. So he's going to set up that Warden wall. Balloons. Quite a bit of them to the bottom side. Oh. He does have a Spiky Ball for this King. So does he try to Spiky Ball something in the core? With a Warden Fireball assistance and then the RC Invis charge? This Warden's going off to the right side. Taking his time. Does he Fireball this? What are you going to Warden Fireball? You don't want to push this Warden too deep into the base and pull that Clan Castle. That would be a problem. Now the Warden's... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say the Warden's dealing with the enemy Queen. No, Invis... Oh, hold on. Okay, Fireball lands and hits the Clan Castle, taking the whole core down. Okay, that middle of the base is completely annihilated. A lot of value just like that. Now we got to keep this Warden alive. Right through the enemy Queen. There's a Giant off to the right. Through the Ground Expo to try to help protect this Warden. Can the Warden outpace the Ricochet Cannon? Gonna have to invest that Invis. He only has 3 Invises left. So it looks like it's not going to be an RC Invis charge. Monolith remains. Ice Golem to the top side. There is the Royal Champion into the Monolith there. Maybe it is a little bit of a mini RC charge. Pulls a Tornado Trap. Trying to protect that Warden as the Warden has now gone to the bottom side. Gonna join in with the Royal Champion. They're gonna work together. Now distracting this Ground Expo. Oh, well, rip the healers. At least the Warden doesn't need them now. He's joining in with the Royal Champ. Pops her ability to get through this multi. Makes them invisible to keep them alive. But 6 Ice Golems left. Wants to probably distract these Ground Expos. Nope. He has to make the RC invisible, but loses her. Oh, no. He dropped that Ice Golem / King too late. And now the Warden's going to die. And the town hall still remains here. We do have a blimp. We could send that blimp in to help try to secure the town hall. But he's waiting. He's got ice golems and ice golems and ice golems. Sends another one in front of this queen. Wants to just keep free. Okay, it's spring trap. It keeps for this whole area just stays frozen. There's going to be another spring trap. Okay. Oh my god, that one missed the spring. Dude, the spring traps are just freezing everything here. Look at the ice golems doing work, keeping the heroes alive. The amount of... Okay, wait a second. There's 20 seconds. Hold on. Wait a sec. Wait, everything's converging. He might have a chance. He's got to get the minis to the left side. Minis to the left. The storage is still up. The queen needs to reach over and grab it. Minions are to the storage. No way. Did he still pull this off? 98, 99, and a triple. Wait a second. It still worked. The mass ice golem just kept everything frozen. Yatta is up. Good luck to you. With 16 Rocket Loons and no Warden. Okay, Yatta. Does have his 2 baby dragons. He needs them, right? He's got the baby dragons. Well, at least they both have the baby dragons on display there. As that RC charging to the left side into the enemy queen. Oh boy, get hit by the monolith. Now gonna get slowed down by the poison spell. Another Invis is down. The Spirit Fox is still alive here. Pushing into the enemy queen. Slowly, another Invis there. Looks like she may go over to this ricochet cannon. Yep, another Invis. Okay, only one left. Gonna let her die, not gonna recall her. That's it, her job is done. After this ricochet cannon, queen is up top. Does have a giant. Does remove that ricochet cannon. There's an earthquake. Poison onto the CC. King's got the spiky ball. It does. And the earthquake boots. So he's not going to use that King spiky ball early because that would not be good with earthquake boots. We do have the log launcher coming in to pair in onto the monolith. As the ice golem unfortunately gets locked on, the skeletons do not distract. As we got a baby dragon off to the left, air defense goes down. There's the spiky ball now. As he continues right through this core of the base, as we had a mini prince soloing to the right side. Baby dragon's gonna work through that wizard tower. Now rages up these heroes. There is the furnace that is in the core, and now an ice hound straight to the bottom side with some balloons. The minion prince as well will have his ability. Pops it. Giant comes out from the queen as they're making their way through the top side. I think is the queen still... No, that queen's dead, I think. The enemy queen is still alive. As he has these balloons continuing to fly to the bottom side. 7 rocket balloons left. They're coming through into the multi-arch tower. The mini prince is working on the town hall. The giant dies. Uh-oh. Wait, the town hall. The Yeti mites. They need to save the day. The Yeti mites. Can the Yeti mites save the town hall? Yes, it does. 2 rocket loons left. Sends him into the backside there, but the defenses will just be too much and not get this one, as it's going to be an 89% 2-star here for Yatta. And Void is in. Let's see what Void's got for us with the 8 Yetis. Oh, I do also have to note that there was no Warden, I believe, on Yatta's attack. We have seen quite a bit of no Wardens in this series so far. Flame Flanger down south. Behind this Yeti, we got 5 Invis, 5 Earthquakes. With these Yetis still. And the Warden does have the Fireball. Warden is going to the top side here. In towards the air defense. The Ricochet Cannon. What do you want to Fireball here? I mean, you have the Poison Spell Tower there, which you can get a Scatter, but that's all you really can get after that. Or do you get the right side? Yeti is off to the right, getting hit by the Ground Expo. Continuing to rage this Warden up. More Yetis off to the left. We got 3 Yetis left here. As the Poison Spell Tower got launched. As more Yetis off to the right. They're going to move in. The Yeti mites are going to jump towards the Ground Expo. Take that down so that the Warden can keep his charge going. Uh-oh. He does lure out the CC from the Sneezy. That freeze under the Headhunter here. Warden needs to snipe it with one shot, and he's not. Wait, maybe he will. Yes, he does. Invis, and the spitter. No! The spitter. He wanted to hit the geared up cannon there or something. The spitter did not go down in time from the warden. Uh-oh. Now, what do you do to recover that? Warden is going to push his way into the core, but he's got 5 earthquakes. He even had that giant arrow. He wanted to hit this, remove the clan castle, the scatter, the town hall with the queen's arrow. Oh, no. He's got the spiky ball here for the king. The queen as well. She can burn her ability, but not popping it, as we have a super dragon coming out of the clan castle. Rocket Loons to the left side. And there's the king's earthquake boots and the spiky ball to the outside. Now we need to save that too, as we got that queen pushing her way in towards this town hall. Pops the arrow, which flies across, has a few healers. There's earthquakes onto the town hall here. He's waiting on the minion prince. But that fireball, I definitely think the sneezy on the warden there was the wrong call. He needed he needed like a unicorn. The wrong pet. Pull clan castle and mess things up. So it is a 2-star, 75%. I take a look at the percentage, and they are up because of the triple, so that's big. But percentage, average, oh, they're up on percent too. 75 for Void, while this was a 80 and an 89. That triple is carrying. Zach is in. Good luck. With 16 super archers. Oh, okay. Double clone, king with the spiky ball. And unfortunately, the healers have transferred off to the king. Warden is down. Gonna push these super archers in towards the bottom. Sends in the blimp. Finds a tornado trap, unfortunately. That is a problem. A bunch of sticky air mines in this area. The blimp does not get where he was hoping for. And these super archers are not gonna have healers to try to help protect them. There is a clone up super archers out of this blimp. But these super archers on the outside have absolutely got annihilated so quickly because these healers are not there. And now he's trying to have these super archers from the blimp get some value. But that king really messed things up. I wonder if that king was on purpose. I believe it was, but the king is the one that took damage, and these super archers are all gone. And now it's up to the 4 ice golems to try to lead the charge to this town hall. No queen. This could be a 1-star. This easily could be a 1-star here. If this RC, she doesn't even have the... oh no. The RC does not have the rocket spear. Those super archers did not get the value he was at all hoping for. The Giga Bomb goes off. Already popped that RC ability. She's dead. Oh no. And this is a low percent. The mini prince is dead too. This is wait, this could... wait, if this air defense does not go down... oh my goodness. It is just barely a 50% there. And things went south real quick. And Jatin is back in. Does he try to use a Super Valk death to the outside to then rage up that Royal Champion Rocket Spear? As he is rocket looning to the left with a Flame Flinger. Oh my goodness, that is barely out of that multi-arch tower's range. Warden to the top side, healers onto him. As we have that warden gonna be a fireball, it is gonna be a fireball here. Okay. Flame Flinger slowly pushing through. Ice Golem to the top side with the enemy Royal Champion over there. Loon's down. Rocket Loon up top as well. Now, what do you want to hit with this fireball of this warden? You can't lose him. Gotta keep him alive. With an overgrowth. Okay, what is the overgrowth? Is the overgrowth going to funnel as well for this fireball? Invis. Okay. Does hit the rage spell tower. Earthquakes this and takes it down. Clan Castle remains. This Flame Flinger is still going. The Ground Expo is barely alive here. The Fire Spirit's doing work. The enemy Queen's going to force open the Flame Flinger. Yeti's Headhunter come out. Giant Bomb is there. Oh, rip to the Headhunter. That is dead. Not able to take out the enemy queen, but the Yetis do finish that queen off there, as the Warden is still making his charge through into the enemy Royal Champion. Rage up from the Super Valk to the far left side by the heroes, as this Warden continues his walk. Another Super Valk comes to the bottom side, to the left. Balloons off to the right into the Wizard Tower, then into this air defense. Still hanging on the Royal Champion, pops the Queen ability. Another balloon, a Super Valk to the left. Minion Prince soloing to the top, where that ground expo is, and now out comes a double Witch Clan Castle. Oh no, sensitive Valk, but the Valk is stuck on a wall. Double Witches, Ice Golem. Now what? He's going a Skelly Donut. Wait a sec. He's just going to be Skelly Rage. It's not even a Skelly Donut. You're not even doing Invises. Pops the Minion Prince ability. Rages up those Skellies to take out the Monolith. Now the Royal Champions go to the bottom side, as that Minion Prince is still soloing through this multi. Okay. RC ability goes off. Skips across. Taking out that Ricochet Cannon. Queen's still moving through. One Invis left. Now the RC is moving her way through, and she's going to die off. Minion Prince gets stuck out of the defensive Minion Prince. His Warden and Queen are still working together. And the RC came back to life with the Phoenix, and oh my gosh, this was so close. Dude, if the Minion Prince didn't get stalled up, and he was able to clear that right side, he would have gotten this one. Nice try. Oh, Jatin. Nice try there. You almost got a second triple there. Yatta is in. And Yatta's got himself 3 baby dragons with a Warden Fireball, 10 Rocket Loons, baby dragons around to grab the Wizard Tower. Sniping that. Minion Prince. Oh, Invis. Fireball does connect with the Rage Spell Tower. Takes out this compartment here, as he's deploying more baby dragons around. Queen's got that giant. Rocket Loon's flying straight to the bottom side. Does have the Flame Flinger and sends it in now to the bottom to go grab all this value down here. Raging up that Warden to keep him alive. Through the ground expo, through the enemy Royal Champion. Down she goes, continuing through this Builder Hut. As that Warden continues into the air defense. Out comes the Clan Castle. We got a baby dragon to the left side. And he's going to have to deal with the CC of a Headhunter and archers, as this Flame Flinger is slowly going to work through this side near this town hall. Ground Expo is going down, and it does from the Warden, as there is the rest of the Clan Castle of Headhunters, Ice Golem, a Furnace. Not good things to deal with here, as this Warden's going to take his sweet time through these Ice Golem now. A Golem to the right side with the King and a Queen, and still hanging on to the Minion Prince. But luckily, the Warden is still out of range of that Monolith. As his heroes are moving through, now rages up this Warden. Needs that rage in order to stay alive through the Monolith, and he knows it. He might die off. He does have to parry that freeze, barely just in time, as now Ice Golem's trying to get out in front of this Queen towards this tunnel. Pops that King off into the multi. As that Warden does secure the Monolith there, the Flame Flayer is going to work towards this town hall, but the Queen is there to try to help take it down. Still has the Minion Prince. The Headhunter to the left, and we had lost the Warden. Healers are flying all the way across, going to pull traps. They aren't going to survive much longer. They're going to, yep, oh, they're dead. That scatter shot absolutely destroyed them. Now there's the Minion Prince going to solo Pop's ability with the Metal Pants. Taking out the enemy Queen and a bunch of Rocket Loons to fly into the geared up cannon. Finding the Tornado Trap, spun around, death damage kills it off. Minion Prince is trying to now snipe this air defense. Yes, the final shot actually secures it, but the Queen is going to get killed off here to the bottom, and it's going to be a defense. Time is not going to be on the side. These Yeti mites might actually be enough with one Rocket Loon in there to help finish it off with the minions around, but Yatta is going to time fail, if anything, here. And he won't have enough. The Clan Castle remains. I mean, things are starting to come through, as it is at 95% for Yatta. Void, all you need is that 1 star. And if you get that 1, you lock it up. We're going to see a Zap Arrow Mass Inferno Dragon with the lightning spells. Oh, he's gonna arrow through these scatter shots. Okay, lightning's there. Hits air defenses. Arrow through here. Where? Top side, bottom side. Okay, there's no builders, so he doesn't have to worry about builders repairing that. There's the queen. Arrow, yes! It gets that value. Scattershot remains, though. Regular wall breakers to the bottom side. Okay, interesting. There's the king. Oh, wait a second. King Spiky Ball can skip and... There's earthquakes. Finish off the scatter shots. Okay, yeah, while you're at it, take that down. Oh, Ice Golem gets sprung. Queens continue away to the left. Giants are there. A Super Valk as well. King is getting stuck on a wall. Channeling his inner queen. The clan castle remains up. Baby dragon deployed. We have now a Super Valk off under the wizard tower. I'm wondering what's the use of the Super Valk. Well, the topside Super Valk was useful. Raged up a little bit. Headhunters got faster. Blimp is there, but he does have the benefit of the war enrage him too. The king, uh-oh. We lost the webcam. Oh boy. We lost someone. I think we lost Yatta. But as he continues through, that town hall goes down. My name is Jatin. I've taken over. Yeti's coming out right through this Gigabomb. They're dead. And we still have 8 Inferno Dragons? Wait, what? 8 Inferno Dragons still to use. We have the Monolith off to the right side. The Minion Prince is still going with this Warden. But the Spitter is there. We got 1, 2 multis. But there's a Monolith. And there's multis. He's going to try to sneak these Inferno Dragons around. Inferno Dragons coming... Well, never... Okay. I said he's going to try to sneak these Inferno Dragons around. Well, that is not sneaking them around. He's going straight into the Monolith. Trying to distract it with a skeleton spell. And he's picking off the Arch Tower. He's picking off the Ricochet Cannon. The Sneezy's working to the left side. We have the freeze there. But the King is distracting. Inferno Dragon's actually working through the King there. But the Ice Golem, no, he can't do anything about it. And these Inferno Dragons are going to get picked off. But all he needed was a 1-star. That's all he needed. As it's an 89% 2-star there. Let's take a look at the final score. And it is a score of 7 for Yatta and Zach, while 9 for Void and Jatin, as they have won this war 71.2 to a 63.8. But now, my friends, it's time to give out that creative vote. And the team that is getting that extra point in the group stage for group number 10 is going to be Void and Jatin here, as this was their very first match, as they will still have another match to go. And with that, Void and Jatin sit at a total of 2 points in group 10, which means Yatta and Zach will be eliminated, as Patanik and Mark will have to win both the war and the creative vote in their next match in group 10 to try to take it. But up next, Leo and Mark versus Klaus.